So Tinubu told Nigerians that he has removed a fuel subsidy, and he followed, behind Nigerians and behind everyone, and he started paying for subsidy. Now, Atiku is saying that federal government diverting public funds using secret payments. Now, when Atiku made this statement last 3 weeks, people did not take him serious. But immediately, the Tinubu's government revealed that last year they paid 3.something trillion. And they said they will pay 5.something trillion on subsidy they said they have removed. And fuel is expensive. Now, people are beginning to understand what Atiku meant. And today, Atiku reiterated that Tinubu is embezzling, siphoning the Nigerians' money using secret payments. These politicians, they are like gang now. They know themselves. So, Atiku knows what Tinubu is doing. All of them are almost the same. They know themselves. So, Vanguard is reporting this. It reads, fuel subsidy, federal government diverting public funds using secret payments. Atiku Abubakar. Now it reads, the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in the 2023 election, Atiku Abubakar, has accused the President Bola Tinubu-led administration of diverting funds through the secret payment of fuel subsidy. Problem there. Atiku said the secrecy surrounding the subsidy payment and the administration refusal to make public how much is being spent on the venture leave much to be desired. The former vice president said this in a statement in Abuja on Thursday. He was reacting to a statement issued by the presidency. Atiku explained that the Stein fuel subsidy regime was one of the reasons investment in the oil sector had refused to come in. He said Tinubu has brought the shady nature of running Lagos to the federal level. He claims subsidy is gone, but his special advisor on energy, Olu Vehenjin, says they are intervening from time to time, while his finance minister, Wande Edum, describes subsidy removal as an ongoing process. A document authored by the coordinating minister of the economy revealing how much subsidy is being paid is now being disowned by the very author of the document. Both the World Bank and the IMF have revealed in separate reports that Nigeria is still paying petrol subsidies, but Tinubu government refused to complain. Even a senior member of the APC had revealed that subsidy was being paid. Here we go. This, according to Fenda, Wayo government, be this one, Wayo government, what they do. Nothing is working in Nigeria, and I'm sorry to say this, nothing will ever work with this system. Now, this is a public declaration that have led to deflation and everything going on in Nigeria. It was the declaration of Tinubu when he said subsidy is gone. That was why inflation, everything started skyrocketing, and so on and so forth. So it is surprising to know that Tinubu has never, or he did not remove fuel subsidy. If actually he removed fuel subsidy, he will not be paying for fuel subsidy. And if he was paying for all these trillions of naira for fuel subsidy, the question Nigeria should be asking now is, what is wrong with the high cost of petrol? Because the federal government cannot be paying trillions, the citizens are paying high cost of fuel. So that is where Atiku's suggestion comes in, that Tinubu is diverting public funds through secret payments. So this is the government that people who supported him, I know that many people did not support him anyway, but people who supported Tinubu, is this the government you people supported? This is so shameful. Is this the government you people supported? The government under 1 year is already diverting Nigerians' money. Under 1 year is already diverting trillions of naira. No, this is not just a propaganda, or let me just come to say because I'm saying this. The Minister of Finance revealed that the federal government of Nigeria, that they paid last year 3.6 trillion naira for subsidy after Tinubu said that subsidy is gone. This man is #1 chief propaganda of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He's not supposed to even be called president. The chief propaganda of Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Tinubu. Because this is not how president acts. This is not how presidents behave. I'm just trying to comprehend what this administration will do to Nigeria by the end of their 4 years. The other day, I was talking about Nigerians should understand the meaning of 1 year in office. Why people celebrate their 1 year in office? Because the way Nigeria system is, if someone assumes office, it might be a president or a governor. That first year the person assumes office, that is the only year the person have to work. If the person is unable to put in his best, because they are being driven by two things. Number one, they want to do so that people will see them as the right candidate. That yes, this office, this person enter, he's trying. Secondly, they want to work so that they will see what to commission when they complete 1 year in office. That is why every governor and president will do his best in the 1 year. So I'm telling you, people, that Tinubu has done his best in this 1 year. So if his best is not enough, expect the worst. Because next year is going to be a worse year than this 2024. That is the nature of the governance system in Nigeria. If you have not been following, take note of this. Even as worse as Buhari was, when Buhari entered the first year, they were saying, this is Buhari's effect. This is Buhari's effect. Because that 1 year, Buhari tried to prove to people that he's Mr. Integrity, and that he was doing this, he was doing that. He started probing Dasuki, probing everything, trying to recover funds. People were hailing him, Buhari effect, Buhari effect. I was just watching. I said, okay, let's watch and see. But after the second year, Nigeria started, tasting bitter leaf from the pumpkin leaf they showed them. But this administration of Tinubu, after promising sugar, they did not even give people pumpkin leaf to taste. Directly bitter leaf. Nigeria started tasting bitter leaf from the very first year. So what I'm trying to say is that next year will be a distilled bitter leaf. They will make sure that it will be very bitter. It will be very bitter in the sense that next year, the cost of goods, it will be unbearable, no matter how much the minimum wage is. Not this one, Labour is trying to compromise up and down. I don't just understand that. Let me not say they are compromising. But next year, even though the minimum wage is 200,000, you can't even afford to buy food because rice must have gone to 150,000 or thereabout next year. Why am I saying this? In my previous videos, I've explained the reason why things will be very expensive next year. The insecurity challenges in Nigeria, the banditry that prevented people to plant. People are not harvesting, they are not planting. So directly it's going to hit hard on our, food markets next year. And the cost of goods will skyrocket. There is no doubt about that. Do we have any solution to stop all this thing that is going on? Do we have any solution? Number one, I believe that the solution is for them to return Nigeria to regional government. Change the constitution and allow people who want to secede from Nigeria to secede. Because this problem we have in Nigeria is a system problem. It's not only incompetence problem. It's not because we have, government who don't even care about the people. It's not because we have incompetent leaders alone. They contribute to what is going on. But we have a very big system error. The way Nigeria is structured, I think right from the amalgamation, the map, everything is an error in Nigeria. It's an error, totally error, misplacement of priority. Nothing works in Nigeria. And I believe that the best thing Nigeria should do is to think twice and stop this system of government. Because if something is not working, I think you should sit down and think. But our politicians are so desperate. Everyone that sits in the position of authority will not think about the masses. They will not think about anything that will happen. They are only thinking about how much am I going to get. This is just the position of 4 years. Should I start talking about restructuring? What concerns me? Let me just do what I want to do and embezzle my money. And that is what Tinubu is doing. They are saving trillions. They have increased the salaries of the judiciary. I think this is a way of winning their heart against their evil doings, manipulations of electoral system, and so on and so forth. Now, all these trillions they are diverting through fuel subsidy, I guess is still 2027 they are doing it for. But little do they know that Nigerian citizens are not preparing for election. They are preparing for revolution 2027. Yeah. APC might be preparing for election, but Nigerians are preparing for revolution 2027. We are not preparing for election. It is better. I am even happy that Tinubu is the president now. So that 2027, he will do his worst. Let him do what he tried, what he knows best to do, to manipulate, to rig, to bribe, to do all those things. Let him do that. And we will see what is going to happen. We will see who owns the Nigeria. And size is child play. I'm saying it. If they switch off the IREF, they manipulate the election, electoral violence, and so on and so forth, let's see what is going to happen. From NSAS to N-rigging. Let's see how the N-rigging is going to be, whether it will leave our nation the way it is or not. Anyway, Tinubu's government is now, a thieving government. They have been accused so many times of siphoning fund, of embezzling fund. But let's see how everything is going to go. Let me know what you think about this unfortunate incident that is going on. Thanks for listening.